Alright, we are now taping. Hello everybody, this is Jamar500 once again. Welcome back to part 2 of this rant video on Chris Fortin. Now, last time I had Stuart McPherran joining me, and I have him joining me once again. Now, Stuart, you already stated your thoughts in the last part. However, the only power you're going to have is to interrupt the Skype guest that I also have at any point. Yes, so all you're gonna do is interrupt them. Now, also joining me, I have Adam Oliver, and finally, I have the TheBazingaFan1997. Now, I was supposed to have Tyler TriStar to his back, but he had to leave. But maybe next time I will have him for part 3, hopefully. Alright, so now, let's get started. Now, last time, with Stuart joining me, I stated that Chris Fortin was using the N-word towards a certain someone who we're not going to bring up because he's innocent. But I hope that that particular someone is watching this video because he needs to understand some of the things that have been going on. Now, what I also ranted on the last time was that Chris was asking that same person, that very same person, for his phone number and for his personal information. I'm gonna rant on the personal information first. Why did you do that? Why did you ask that certain person for his phone number? You don't ask someone for their phone number or for their personal information, especially on the internet. You don't do that. Now let me tell you something. Don't even think about asking me for my phone number or for anything about that, because guess what? That's not going to happen. Why? Because it's wrong, okay? It's wrong. You do not ask somebody for their phone number or any other personal information. That's wrong. You should be ashamed of yourself for what you did on that. Bazinga or Adam, which one of you wants to go first? Bazinga, go. That's right. Actually, no. Before he does continue, you guys made a mistake because it wasn't Chris who wanted. Let's see, who said, how do I say? It wasn't Chris who had a fetish for Aubrey. It was Daniel Harper. That's right. Actually, no. Before Adam takes his turn, I just want to say one more thing to Martin, and I'm not gonna yell at him because I'm actually friends with him on Facebook, but I'm gonna keep my eyes out on Martin. Martin, listen to me. I may be your Facebook friend right now, but you need to understand. If Barack Obama has every right to interrupt the Price is Right for specific reasons, you have to get used to it, man. Don't throw temper tantrums just because the Price is Right gets interrupted by Barack Obama or for whatever other reason. Dude, you have to get used to it, okay? Get that through your head. Now I have gotten used to it. In the past, I was like you. I acted all mad and upset that some of my shows that I watch on TV get interrupted for specific reasons. But now I'm 24 years old. I'm 24 years old, and I'm getting used to this. I have gotten used to all of that. So there, I know how to handle myself. Go ahead, Stuart. What were you gonna say? Okay. All right. So are you done with all of this so Adam can take his turn on Chris? Okay. All right. All right. Go ahead, Adam. What do you have to say about Chris Fortin for giving out personal information? Go ahead. Anything else? Thank you very much for that, Adam. So again, Mr. Victim, Mr. Innocent Person, um, like I said, like we both said, like we all said, I hope you're watching this video, and like Adam said, do not forget to post a comment below in this video by the time I have it uploaded on my channel. So hopefully you will understand, and Chris should be ashamed of himself for doing that to you. Adam, is that it? Are you done, or do you have more? Oh, okay. Now, before we turn back to Bazinga, because Adam, you already said your rant on Chris using the N word to that person. I also want to point out, um, just a number of days ago, I also stated this in part one, in which I had Stuart join me, because what I'm going to point out right now is this. During that particular time, excuse me, it was me, Stuart, Christopher Rahman. I'm sorry for bringing him up, but I am expecting to have him on a later part as well. Let's see. I think Tyler was in the call. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but Stuart, part of this is your fault too, because you had absolutely no right to add Chris Fortin to the call that day. Okay, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. So there you go. Now Adam already stated his thoughts as to as to why Chris was saying the N word to that particular person. So Bazinga, I'm gonna turn back to you. You have to say for that nasty little word. Yeah, and I know exactly who you're talking about because that particular user, let's see, that particular user would 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 be very well greatly offended for using having used that word like that. And let me tell you guys something. I have actually gotten into a lot of trouble in school for using that word to other people. I'm sorry, Stuart, but I have. Yes, go ahead. Not to leave. Sorry for the interruption again, guys. Not to leave out Kenny Frederick in this because Kenny is so immature for the way he's been acting on me, and Adam, you have gone through Kenny in the past, so I seriously hope I never get to hear from Kenny again because what he did for stalking me, Kenny should be ashamed of himself, and he should be much more ashamed of himself because he insulted my family and wished that we were all dead. Yes. And Stuart, I especially hope. I'm sorry. Yes, Stuart, I especially hope. Excuse me. I especially hope that Kenny doesn't even do that to your own mom. Yeah. All right, Bazinga. That's enough about Kenny. Bazinga, it's still your turn. And I keep hearing myself in the background.
Alright. So anyway, like I said, you two, Mark and Chris, don't think about bothering us again. And I'm keeping eyes on you, Chris. And so because you know, Chris, I'm gonna block your account. And Mark, I'm gonna look at you very carefully. Because if I see you messing up, or even writing a comment on this video saying that, no, please don't, Chris, please, please, I'm wrong, man. Shut the hell up, Mark, and grow up and understand what Chris is going with. You are nothing but babies. Yeah, you two are nothing but immature little babies who need to wear their pacifiers and they need to shop on down line. And also, Christina, I wouldn't think I just love Martin and Chris right now. I wouldn't do it right now because you know I'm gonna do that one after this video. Okay. Because you two need to just grow the hell up and just get a fucking line. Alright? Get up, John. And just, yeah. And you know, Mark, another thing is, I will never remember the time when you upset another person's birthday.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself for ruining someone's birthday like that. You should never, ever say something like that. That's the whole thing about a bad little price fight. Get that fucking show on break. Get into a fucking break.
Well,
especially Kenny Bradley, you need to give game shows a huge break. Right, Jordan? Oh, yeah. And I know Kenny has been talking so many people like so far with Jordan and for game shows. And you know what? We're gonna make these friends like our bitch.
to tell you guys the truth, Kenny, you are my number 2 troll on my top 3 trolls list.
And what are the other two?
Dylan Troy is number 1, and Johnny Atkins is number 3.
Well, on my top 5 troll list, I'm gonna have to, well, actually top 3, number 3, is the case because that has that cool video about Zach Death and his very long red card video. Number two, Kenny Fred, well, actually, he's on my top 5, but I'm looking at the big 3. Number 2, Johnny Atkins, when he told me to watch the 411 movie, and that thing is very, very big because I would never watch those kind of things like that. Me neither. Yeah, I would take a legal action. You can send that one more time on the team. And number 1, Troy Dillon for taking an imposter account towards me.
Towards all of us in this call, in fact.
Yeah. And you should be ashamed of yourself. And I hope one of these days Trump will find Troy Dillon and his lover in behalf. And it's gonna hurt so bad for them. And sorry for being off bothered, but Troy, you still need to delete all these impersonations accounts that you still have. Well, I know you still have them. Well, Jordan, I'm glad that his Caroline Pepper and my Stuart McPherran Plus channel both two are gone. Thank God. Because if I I'm sorry to cut you off, Stuart. I'm just really glad that mine. Yeah, also he is gone. You know, I'm very happy that he received a copyright strike. Because you want that, you stole seconds on my video after I gave this real big money. Just not want to get anybody you told Nick before you found out I was the crying and also and he and I got so mad enough that I filed a copyright and YouTube response back to me and it was like and that video was deleted and you know what? Yeah, and you know I would never reinstate that video anytime soon, ever. Because I mean, thank God his Stuart McPherran account was gone. Thank God. Because I was never forgive. I was never gonna forgive him. Never, no. And one more thing, that I was looking up on it. But stop thinking your mom is cool to the top 17. Get it on your head.
Tell that same message to Patrick Butler, because Patrick was the one who started this, saying that I'm that person when I'm not.
Yeah. So you two need to stop thinking he's cool to the top 17 because sorry to put you off, but to be honest with you, don't hate me for this, but I was one of those people who thinks that July was that top 17. Don't hate me for this. I'm just being honest with you guys. But I think it's kind of for the dog about that. But anyway, continue on what you were saying. Alright, final quote. Chris, don't be a racist and don't have anyone fuck on others. And Mark, don't think about putting a whiny comment with that on the con saying that we need to move this video. Because we'll do this video no matter what. If I do this video because you want it, I don't fucking care. Period. Right. Reason 1,000,000%.
Martin, I'm sorry. Martin, I'm very, very sorry, and you should be lucky that I'm not going to yell at you, Martin, but I'm not taking this video down. This video will be uploaded, and you cannot stop me. The reason I'm not going to yell at you is because we're friends on Facebook, but I'm keeping my eyes out for you, so you need to be careful. I mean, yeah. Well, yes, I do regret being friends with him. Again, I'm sorry, but I'm only, like I said, I'm only gonna be friends with you because I'm gonna keep my eyes out on you. If you make even one more, Stuart, no, I'm talking now. If you make even one more mistake, Martin, then yes, I will block you, and yes, I will yell at you, and I don't care what you say, and I don't even care what your mom says, because it's my channel and I can do what I want. So Martin, you need to be careful too, okay? Listen to me good, because I'm serious about this. Bazinga, are you done with your thoughts? And Adam takes his turn. Okay, Adam, final thoughts, because this video is gonna come to an end. Alright, well, thank you guys very much for joining me, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for watching part 2 of this. Now, next time, I am expecting to have Tyler TriStar 2 is back, and Christopher Rahman for part 3, or I could have each of them in one separate part and make it parts 3 and 4. We'll have to see what happens. And like I said in part 1 with Stuart, I do not know any Bible scriptures for to read because of Chris's actions for the N word, but if that particular person is watching this video, maybe he could help me out on some of the scriptures that I should read for Chris's actions. So Mr. Innocent Person number 2, who is 36 years old right now, and I'm sorry I stated his age, but it's too late now. You if you can somehow figure out exactly what scriptures you know that I should read for Chris's actions, then yes, I will read them out loud and I will make you proud. So I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Thank you for bringing up Dr. Necrophilia because we haven't brought him up in a while. And you shouldn't have brought up Rodney because these messages I was telling him, and you went ahead and brought him up. Yeah, so Rodney, I'm sorry that Stuart brought you up, but this message is to you. If you can figure out the scriptures that you know that I should read, then yes, I will read them out loud and I will make you proud by reading those scriptures. So Rodney, hopefully you'll understand what I'm saying by this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for watching. This is Jamar500 signing off, and you three, thank you guys very much for joining me. And once again, the next time I will be expecting Tyler TriStar 2 is back and Christopher Rohaman. So until then, I'm getting off. Goodbye. Thank you guys very much.